Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nisha and this is KSP 1.3. So today we're gonna fly by Ike. Ike is actually orbiting around Duna. Why do I say actually? It's not a really weird sentence. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Ike and fly by it because we have a contract for that. Let me see if I have it around here. Start exploring Ike, and here we have our objectives to fly by and get some science and get home to Duna. So let's just check the crew so we do have the right people here. We have Valentina and Charlene, the best friends forever, and Bill Kerbin with us. He has no friends, he's an engineer, nobody likes a nerd. Okay, scientist is not a nerd, okay. That was a little bit sidetracked there, sorry. So yeah, I added those solar panels there for some extra use. I also added some struts for some extra stability, so that should prove. And I went inside our science and got the last science experiments here. We have a gravity, it can actually measure gravity and stuff. So yeah, that is all the things that have changed on the Duna Flyby ship, but it's mostly aesthetic stuff, as you can see. A lot of lights and stuff. So let's go to the launch pad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have our beautiful flyby ship, how it looks here. So let's turn on all the lights so we get Tango. There we go. So yeah, it's important that aesthetics is important, of course. Everyone can know that aesthetics is important. Why? Okay. I don't know, but I find myself so funny today, so I'm laughing at my own jokes. Yeah, so we are gonna launch this one. This rocket is not hard to fly, if I remember correctly, so it will be a brief journey here, and we'll meet each other at orbit and Kerbal, around Kerbin, yes. So there we go, we are in orbit here, as we still have 22 delta V left, so that was a close shave here, but we are around 125,000 meters above Kerbin, so that should be more than enough for us to plot our course to Ike here. So let's go to our normal page here. So yeah, as usual, we need to get Kerbin needs to be 45 degrees behind Duna, as this is the site I'm always using. So yeah, cool, so let's make that happen. Okay, cool, so let's see here on the map mode. We will go to the tracking station. Before we do that, we have to remember to just activate all our stuff here, so we get our solar panels is out. Let's get our this one activated too. Cool. So now we can plot our course to Duna here. I'm just checking so I haven't forgotten anything here. It doesn't seem like it. So yeah, let's go to the tracking station. Let's deactivate the SOS so we save some use. We have all the solar panels, but I think we can just save it anyway, so. Okay, so let's deactivate this so we can see what we are doing here. Where do we have Kerbin here? Kerbin is there, so we need to get it 45 degrees behind it. It shouldn't be such a long time, so let's speed this up. Okay, that looks like a good place to be. If we compare it here, we use the sun as our middle point. We have 90 degrees there, so it's almost there. Maybe a small while longer. I think... Oh, that's a little bit too much. Okay, hopefully that will not make things complicated. So let's fly our ship now. Okay, so let's plot our course. So around here maybe, and we need around 950 to escape. Oh, sorry. So let's zoom out and see where we go. So let's set this as target. Okay, we have a perfect angle to do now. That is 0.0, yeah, so that is lucky. Let's see if we can find points. I think we got it there. Somewhere here. Usually we need to intercept it around here instead, so let's see if we can change that. If we go around here. Yeah, it's around here we want to intercept it. We got something going here. Yeah, I'm aiming at tuna because it's easier than Ike here in the beginning, but it should be fairly close to each other. Okay, so let's go a little bit radial here. Separate. That is shrinking that number. Okay, cool. So there we have our approach. So that was quite simple. Yeah, and it seems to be, yeah, as last time around here, approximately, because I am winging it often here. So yeah, that should be fairly easy to execute. So first of all, we need to find out. Let's stage here, and then stage again at 0 throttle. So we activate the engine, point in to activate the SAS maneuver. Or it's not so nice to fly with Valentina because she has that ability. Okay, cool. So let's burst. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay, cool. So let's go to map mode, zoom in, so we see what we do. There we have our maneuver node. So yeah, I will warp closer to it. While we warp closer to it, I will divide this number with 2. Okay, it's 1 minute and 52.5 is when we're gonna launch, so we will burst now. Okay, cool. So, oh, this has become so easy for me. I remember when navigating to Duna and other places, it was very difficult for me, but I have learned a lot when this series has gone on. I maybe not been the fastest learner, but I'm learning at least. Let's slow down here. So we get more control over our speed here, so we don't overshoot. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, so we have our approach here, so let's focus on Duna and check this out, how close I got. Okay, we are outside the system, but we can adjust for that later. As you can see, we are still drifting a bit here, slowly here, but here are the Duna system here. So let's first get out of escape the Kerbin system. Okay, so we have escaped here, so we still have an approach around here somewhere, so let's see, let's go here. See if I can manage to get an encounter with or approach the Duna system a little bit closer here. So first I will throttle down to 10. Cool. So, and then I will go to map mode, add a maneuver around here, and focus on Duna. So what do we need to do? Okay, so that is 10. Okay, we are dealing with very small values here, so one prograde will get us here. And I think we need to go up and down here, so a little bit normal. Let's set Ike as the target here. And there we go, we missed it here from there, but going a bit normal here. At least we will get close to Duna. I think I will do this adjustment first, and then we'll try to get closer to Ike here, because Ike is, I don't think Ike is traveling very fast here, so yeah. So let's first get this more smaller adjustment here. So, okay, so okay, so one radial went all the way there. So yeah, let's first get close to Duna and see if we can make this happen. Okay, so Duna is easy to get here, but if I want to have Ike, maybe. Okay, so we can see Ike's closest here, so let's see if we can dial that in. Oh yeah, we have our approach there. So yeah, it's a very tiny. There is too much. Okay, so let's see what happens if I adjust for it here. I go a bit more normal. Okay. That didn't help us. Radial. Okay, that is probably something I can work with. Let's see. I always have to click these things. Oh, there we go. So I think it's about normal here. Okay, let's click this again. So there we have encounter with Ike. So yeah, let's see if we can. It's in 5 days, and I think we want. Okay, so let's go to the maneuver. Point to the maneuver. And burst. So okay, so 30 seconds burn in 5 days. I will cut until we get to the maneuver node, because yeah, it's a pain to get there safely. Okay, so we're closing in here. We can see the brown line is our predicted route, and we have our maneuver node over here. So yeah, so we will get burn at 40 seconds and see if we can make this. At least we will see what's happening from this view. Okay, cool. Let's concentrate here. Yeah, it's closing in. Okay, cool. So let's just go very slowly here. Okay, cool. So there we have it. Awesome. That was a lot easier than I thought to do, as it would be. Okay, so I'm a little bit. Let's see if we can adjust for that by going. Let's see. If I go a little bit normal or anti-normal. Let's see if we can get closer to that. As you can see, we are drifting a little bit here. Okay, let's go the other way. So when you are using SOS, you actually affect your course a tiny bit. Okay, so that didn't work. So if I go... okay, let's go back. Yeah, let's go here. Cannot auto-warp that far. Okay, so if I auto-warp here... yeah, so yeah, Hikes goes many times around here. So if I zoom out, maybe we can see what we are doing here. Okay, and we are approaching there. Okay, so we are 3 days out. Maybe we can actually warp here, so cannot auto warp that far. So then we have the escape icon counter, where will you get that? So let's get a bit closer. Okay, warp is already in progress. No, it's not. Okay, so let's warp here. Do I have an encounter with Ike there? Yeah, a small one. So let's see if we can adjust the last part here. So let's add a maneuver there. And we get a really weird approach here. So let's see if I... can adjust this a bit. Let's see if we can... this is the target, yeah. Let's see here. That should be quite a good approach, I think. Because the reason is we don't need to, we can't just fly by it, we need to circulate around it, otherwise it will be impossible to reach Kerbin again, because we'll have to circulate around the solar systems for years. So yeah, we need to make our orbit so we can wait until we can get a good approach on Kerbin again. Okay, so let's get back to our ship. As we're gonna use 189 Delta V, I think we will put our engine banks at full power. So let's point at the maneuver. Make a burst. We need that estimated burn. So okay, cool. So let's get back to our ship. It looks like, yeah, because I need to warp. Okay, so here we have our course. As usual, I will count until we get to the maneuver. I can tell you guys, you spend so much time just warping to the next maneuver. I think it is half the trip is just warping closer and closer, but still doesn't overshoot our target here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have our predicted route over here. We won't go over here. Here is our maneuver node. So let's see if we can get that one. So we will start the burning around 14 seconds. Getting closer. So let's slow down here so we have some better control over our situation here. There we go. I actually feel it is easier to look at your predicted route, match up to it, than following and trying to cut your throttle by just looking at how many more seconds you need to burn. And so yeah, so that is a good tip I can give to you guys. So where are our ship? Can I don't want to add a maneuver node, I want to focus on our ship, so okay, let's go back to the ship. There we go. So, let's warp here. We still have a lot of Delta V left to use, actually, because the current ship we are flying, I designed to fly by Duna and orbit around Duna, so it's quite overpowered for the task we are using it for. So yeah, so we can really waste Delta V if we need to, because yeah, it was meant to go to Duna. So yeah, in a future episode we will actually spend time trying to design something that can land on Ike. We're gonna, yeah, let's check out Ike a bit more. Let's go into our approach here. Yeah, Ike is very bumpy, so we need to design a lander that can land on very tough parts here. So okay, let's slow down here. We have a maneuver here, so if we go, I don't know about Ike, but let's start by retro. Okay, that didn't even impact on it. I think we need to speed down even more. Yeah, a lot more. That was a little bit unexpected that I needed to use so much retrograde. So let's see if we can get the wobbling around here. Okay, so there we have orbits. That is quite nice. So let's... Yeah, we need to spend a lot of delta V for braking here. It seems like, yeah, the gravity on Ike seems to be very low as we need to speed down as so much. We almost have to speed down like to 300 meters per second. So yeah, this will be a very long burn here. So let's point ourselves and maneuver. And I will just make a small burst. Yeah, I just want to be sure that that number was correct. So we need to burn 2 minutes and 1.5 seconds before this one. Yeah, so we're not in 6 minutes. Yeah, we're very, very close to Ike here. So yeah. As you can see, we have 6 minutes there, so I actually don't have to walk very far here. Okay, so let's go. So yeah, this is what's taking time here, because I'm very conservative when it comes to warping, because I don't want to ruin my perfect flight. I don't use save any longer, because I think I managed to learn this game enough. Okay, let's get ready here. 2 minutes and 1.5 seconds in half minutes. So yeah, I will just drift here until we need to do it. So let's see. Let's look it. Oh yeah, we are at the dark side. So let's see our... Okay, let's get ready. There we go. And so we have a very long burn to do here. This was a shame that we came in here on the dark side of Ike here, so we don't get a peek how it looks. So yeah, we will orbit around it. Let's see.